Have you ever paused to wonder if you're really giving your body, especially your private parts, the care it deserves as you age? Let's be honest, for most men, the topic of penis health kind of fades into the background after a certain age. Maybe it's embarrassment, maybe it's the assumption that this part of life is behind us. But here's the truth, the way you take care of your penis now is just as important, if not more, than when you were younger. In this video, we'll walk you through 5 essential penis care rules that every older man should be following every single day. These aren't awkward gimmicks or bizarre trends. These are simple, science-backed habits that promote hygiene, circulation, comfort, and long-term function, so you can stay healthy, confident, and in full control of your body, even as the years go by. And here's the kicker, this isn't just about physical health. It's about self-respect. It's about relationships. It's about keeping the spark of confidence alive in every aspect of life. Stick with me until the end of this video, because you're not just going to hear what to do, you'll understand why it matters, what can happen if you ignore it, and how a few small daily actions can improve your quality of life in surprisingly meaningful ways. Let's get into it. Rule number 1, gentle daily cleaning, but don't overdo it. One of the simplest and most vital things older men can do to protect their penis health is daily cleaning. But here's where most guys go wrong, they either overclean or underclean. And both can cause more harm than good. As you age, the skin in the groin area becomes thinner and more sensitive. Harsh soaps, vigorous scrubbing, or forgetting to rinse properly can disrupt the natural balance of oils and bacteria your skin needs to stay healthy. What your body needs now is gentle, consistent care, not harsh routines that strip away protection. Here's the right way to do it. Use warm water and a soft touch. If you prefer soap, choose one that's mild, fragrance-free, and free of alcohol or harsh chemicals. Gently wash the area, paying special attention to cleaning under the foreskin if you're uncircumcised, and rinse thoroughly. Just as important, dry thoroughly. Moisture left in warm, enclosed areas is a breeding ground for fungal infections and irritation. A clean, dry environment keeps things healthy and comfortable. Let me tell you about Dennis, a 74-year-old man who struggled with itching and dry skin for years. He tried everything, changing detergents, switching soaps, applying antifungal creams. Nothing worked. Finally, a urologist told him he was simply overcleaning, twice a day, using antibacterial soap. That advice changed his life. He switched to a simple rinse in the morning and a gentle wipe in the evening. Within days, the itching stopped. No fancy treatments, just a smarter routine. Why does this happen? Because the penis has a natural barrier, a microbiome, that protects it. Overcleansing removes these protective layers, leaving your skin vulnerable to irritation, cracking, and even infection. And as you age, that natural balance becomes even more delicate. And here's something else, this kind of daily care isn't just about hygiene. It's about respect. Respect for your body, your comfort, and your dignity. Taking an extra moment each day to clean gently and thoroughly is a quiet act of self-care, one that reinforces that this part of your body still matters. Even if no one else sees it, you do. And that's enough. Bottom line? Skip the harsh scrubbing. Drop the overly aggressive soaps. And embrace a gentler, more respectful routine that supports your skin, your comfort, and your long-term health. Rule number 2, inspect daily, because what you don't see can hurt you. When was the last time you really looked, truly inspected, your private area? Most men go through the motions of washing without ever taking a closer look. But especially after age 60, visual self-checks should become as routine as brushing your teeth. Why? Because changes can happen slowly and silently. Discoloration, lumps, sores, swelling, or changes in skin texture can all be early signs of problems like infections, inflammation, circulation issues, or even penile cancer. And here's the thing, most of these issues start small, so small, they're easy to miss unless you make it a habit to look. Let me tell you about George. He was 78 and in decent health. One morning, he noticed a slight dark patch on the side of his shaft. It didn't hurt, so he ignored it. Weeks passed. The spot got darker, slightly raised. He still brushed it off. By the time he mentioned it to his doctor, it had developed into a form of skin cancer. Had he caught it earlier, treatment would have been quick and simple. This isn't to scare you, but to empower you. Daily inspection is not paranoia, it's wisdom. Here's how to do it. After cleaning and drying, take a minute, just one, to visually inspect all sides of the penis, including the underside, around the base, and the scrotum. If you're uncircumcised, gently retract the foreskin and check underneath. Look for redness or rashes, bumps or sores, swelling or unusual firmness, discharge or odor, changes in color or texture. If you see something new, monitor it for a few days. If it doesn't go away or gets worse, don't guess, get it checked. A quick visit to a urologist can prevent something small from becoming something serious. Why does this matter more as you age? Because older adults often have reduced sensation and slower healing. That means issues can sneak up without pain or warning. Daily inspection puts you back in control. And if you're thinking, well, I'm not sexually active, so it doesn't really matter, think again. This isn't just about sex. It's about your comfort, your hygiene, your health. That small habit of checking daily can literally be the difference between a quick fix and a months-long recovery. Rule number 3, keep blood flowing. Why circulation is king. If there's one rule that might surprise you, it's this: penis health is deeply tied to blood flow. As you age, your circulation naturally declines. Arteries can stiffen, and blood vessels don't function as efficiently. That affects everything from your brain to your toes, and yes, your penis. Good circulation isn't just about performance. It's about oxygen delivery, nutrient supply, and waste removal. Poor blood flow can lead to shrinkage, loss of sensation, difficulty urinating, and even erectile dysfunction, regardless of whether intimacy is still part of your life. Here's something most guys don't realize: erections are nature's way of keeping the tissue healthy. Even if you're not sexually active, occasional erections, whether natural or assisted, help keep the tissue oxygenated and flexible. Without them, the tissue can stiffen, scar, and shrink over time. Now, I'm not saying you need to take medication just to get an erection. But if you notice a complete lack of morning or spontaneous erections over several weeks, it might be time to talk to your doctor. It could be an early sign of poor circulation or even heart disease. But beyond that, there are daily things you can do to improve blood flow naturally. Stay active. Daily walking or light exercise improves circulation throughout your entire body. Manage blood pressure and cholesterol. High numbers damage blood vessels, including the tiny ones in the penis. Eat heart-healthy foods. Think leafy greens, berries, nuts, and omega-3 rich fish like salmon. Quit smoking. Smoking constricts blood vessels and speeds up vascular aging. Stretch regularly. Simple stretching or light yoga helps keep blood flowing, especially if you sit for long periods. Let me introduce you to Calvin, a 70-year-old former truck driver who noticed his erections had stopped entirely. His urologist didn't just prescribe pills, he prescribed walking. Within 2 months of daily 30-minute walks and some dietary changes, not only did Calvin notice improvement downstairs, he felt better everywhere. His mood, his sleep, his energy. Why? Because circulation affects it all. Your penis is a vascular organ, blood flow is its lifeblood. And the steps you take to protect circulation will benefit your entire body, not just this one area. So whether you're 65 or 85, don't dismiss those daily walks, healthy meals, or gentle stretches as trivial. They're powerful medicine. Rule number 4, choose the right underwear. Your comfort depends on it. You might not think much about your underwear. Most men stick to the same brand and style they've worn for decades. But after age 60 or 70, your body changes, and so should your underwear. As we get older, the skin becomes thinner, less elastic, and more prone to irritation. Circulation may slow, the scrotum may sag a bit more, yes, gravity spares no one, and sensitivity to temperature changes can increase. These changes make underwear choice more important than ever for both comfort and health. Let's get one thing straight: tight isn't right at this age. Tight-fitting briefs or boxer briefs can restrict airflow, increase moisture retention, and lead to chafing, fungal infections, or even decreased blood flow. One man named Richard, age 76, had been wearing tight athletic briefs for years. He began to experience chronic itching and redness. His dermatologist told him it wasn't a skin disease, it was his underwear. Once he switched to loose-fitting, breathable boxers, the issue resolved in just days. Here's what you should look for when choosing underwear. Heavy checkmark breathable fabric. Stick to 100% cotton or moisture-wicking bamboo fabrics. Avoid synthetic materials like polyester and nylon blends, which trap heat and sweat. Heavy checkmark loose fit. You want enough support to feel comfortable, but not so tight that you feel compressed. A relaxed fit allows airflow and reduces friction. Heavy checkmark avoid elastic overload. Waistbands should hold up your underwear, not leave a mark on your skin. Too tight waistbands can dig into your lower belly and restrict circulation. Heavy checkmark clean daily, change often. Never wear the same pair 2 days in a row, even if they look clean. Older men often sweat more at night or may have slight leakage from the bladder. Keeping the area dry and clean helps prevent infections and rashes. Heavy checkmark watch out for tags and seams. Some cheaper brands still use rough interior tags or seams that can irritate the skin with all-day wear. Go tagless or look for flat-seamed options. You don't have to spend a fortune to upgrade. Even simple brands now offer senior-friendly underwear with better cuts and materials. One excellent tip? Try going commando at home. If you're lounging around and not moving much, skipping underwear for a few hours can allow the area to breathe fully. Just make sure your pants are clean and soft. Finally, if you've had prostate surgery or use incontinence pads, your underwear needs might be even more specific. In that case, opt for support briefs designed to hold pads securely without pressing too tightly on sensitive areas. Remember, your underwear is the first thing you put on in the morning and the last thing you take off at night. It should work for you, not against you. Don't let outdated habits get in the way of comfort or health. Rule number 5, moisturize, yes, even down there. You might be used to moisturizing your hands, face, or legs, especially in dry seasons. But most men forget that the penis, just like the rest of your skin, can dry out, too. And as we age, skin dryness becomes more common. Dry skin on the penis isn't just uncomfortable, it can cause itching, cracking, flaking, or even tiny tears that increase your risk of infections. So here's the simple truth: moisturizing daily can make a huge difference in how you feel. Think about Henry, a 73-year-old who came into his doctor's office complaining of chronic itching and redness down below. He tried powders, soaps, and even eliminated certain foods. But his doctor quickly diagnosed him with dry skin from overwashing and no moisturizing. After switching to a gentle cleanser and applying a fragrance-free moisturizer once a day, the issue vanished, and so did his discomfort. Here's how to do it properly. Droplet: choose the right moisturizer. Look for fragrance-free, dye-free lotions. Natural oils like coconut oil or jojoba oil. Aloe vera-based creams for soothing hydration. Avoid anything with alcohol, menthol, or strong scents. These can irritate sensitive skin. Droplet: apply after showering. Right after drying off, apply a small amount to the shaft and surrounding skin, not inside the urethra. If you're uncircumcised, gently retract the foreskin and apply a very light layer underneath, but never leave it moist inside, as that can trap bacteria. Pat dry gently if needed. Droplet: use daily, but don't overdo it. Once a day is usually enough. If you're sweating more due to heat or activity, a light reapplication may help, but keep it minimal. Over-moisturizing can cause its own problems, especially in warm weather. Droplet: combine with hydration. What you put on your body helps, but what you put in your body matters just as much. Drinking enough water helps keep all your skin, including sensitive areas, more supple and resistant to dryness. And yes, for those wondering, a healthy, moisturized penis also means better sensitivity and comfort during intimacy, even if that's only occasional. Dry, tight skin can actually reduce pleasure and increase discomfort. Moisturizing isn't vanity, it's part of aging well. Let's quickly review the 5 essential rules we've covered. Clean gently but thoroughly. Inspect daily for early signs of trouble. Keep blood flowing, circulation is king. Choose underwear that breathes and fits your current body. Moisturize regularly to prevent irritation and dryness. These may seem like small habits, but they make a world of difference. Taking care of your penis is not about being vain or obsessed, it's about comfort, dignity, and proactive health. And the best part? Most of these changes take less than 5 minutes a day. Conclusion: the wisdom in self-care. As we age, we learn that ignoring small things often leads to bigger problems. A little prevention, a little awareness, and a little self-respect go a long way, especially in places we don't often talk about. So if you've made it this far, thank yourself. You're not only taking care of your body, you're honoring it. And that's something to be proud of. If you found this helpful, please share it with a friend or loved one who might benefit too. And don't forget to subscribe for more honest, wise, and empowering tips just like this. This is Golden Wisdom, where aging isn't the end, it's the beginning of living smarter.